Good morning. Today we will learn third chapter, that is chemical substances and processes. In this video we will learn about matter and its classification on the basis of physical and chemical properties. First of all, we should know what is matter. Anything that occupies a space and has mass is called matter. Anything that occupies a space and has mass is called matter. All matter is made up of atoms and molecules. Let us know what is atom. All matter is made up of small particles called atom. Atom is the smallest particle of matter. For example, hydrogen atom, oxygen atom, nitrogen atom, etc. Now, molecules. Atoms combine to form molecules. That is combination of atoms form molecules. For example, two atoms of hydrogen forms hydrogen molecule. Two atoms of oxygen forms oxygen molecule. Now we should learn about classification of matter. Matter is classified on the basis of physical and chemical properties. In previous class, you have learned about classification of matter on the basis of physical properties. On the basis of physical properties, matter is classified into three categories. That is solid, liquid and gas. Now in class 7, you will learn about classification of matter on the basis of chemical properties. That is pure substance and impure substance. Impure substance means mixture. Now, pure substance is further classified into two categories. That is element and compound. Element is further classified into three categories, that is metals, non-metals and metalloids. Classification of element, that is metal, non-metal and metalloid, you will study in class 8. Now compound. Compound is classified into two categories, that is organic compound and inorganic compound. Now children, you have learned that on the basis of chemical properties, matter is classified into two categories, that is pure substance and mixture. Now, classification of mixture, already you have studied in previous class. Matter is classified into two categories, that is homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture, isn't it? Now, we should explain all the terms again. Now children, already you have studied in previous class that what is pure substance. Let us recapitulate what is pure substance. Materials which are made up of same kind of particles, that is have same atoms or molecules, are called pure substance. It means materials which are made up of same kind of particles are called pure substance. For example, sugar, salt, water, copper, gold, silver, oxygen, aluminium, etc. Now children, pure substances can be further classified as elements and compound. Just now we had discussed. Now come to elements. What is element? An element is a pure substance which is made up of atoms of the same kind. For example, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon, iron, aluminium, etc. Oxygen is an element which is made up of oxygen atoms. Nitrogen is an element which is made up of nitrogen atoms. Iron is an element which is made up of iron atoms. Now children, you can pause the video and you think, what is element? Clear? An element is a pure substance which is made up of atoms of the same kind. Element cannot be broken down by physical and chemical methods. So children, you have come to know that what is element? An element is a pure substance which is made up of atoms of the same kind. Now come to compound. Now what is compound? A compound is a pure substance which is made up of molecules of the same kind. A compound is a pure substance which is made up of molecules of the same kind. So children, what is the difference between element and compound? Element is a pure substance which is made up of atoms of the same kind. And compound is a pure substance which is made up of molecules of the same kind. Now, compounds are made of two or more different kind of elements chemically combined in a specific ratio. For example, water. Water is a compound which is made up of water molecules. And each molecule of water contains two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen combined together. So the chemical formula of water is H2O. Two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen combines to form one molecule of water. Now, chemical formula of carbon dioxide is CO2. One atom of carbon and two atoms of oxygen combines to form one molecule of carbon dioxide. Compound can be separated only by chemical methods. Only by chemical methods. Now children, we should learn about mixture. Already you have studied in previous class. Let us recapitulate. What is mixture? A mixture contains two or more substances mixed in any proportion. What is mixture? A mixture contains two or more substances mixed in any proportion. Just now you have learnt about compound. In the compound, substances were mixed in a specific proportion. But in mixture, two or more substances are mixed in any proportion. Proportion is not fixed in case of mixture. The components of mixture are not chemically combined with each other. For example, air, soft drinks, soil, lemonade, seawater, etc. Mixture can be homogeneous or heterogeneous. You all know what is homogeneous mixture and what is heterogeneous mixture. Already you have studied in previous class. Let us recapitulate. Homogeneous mixture has same composition throughout. Its components are uniformly distributed. For example, soft drinks, alloys, solution of salt or sugar in water, etc. Now come to heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture does not have the same composition throughout. Its components are not uniformly distributed. For example, pebbles in rice, mixture of sand in water, etc. Now, children, we should recapitulate difference between compound and mixture. What is the difference between compound and mixture? Components of compound are chemically combined. Mixture, components of mixture are not chemically combined. Compound, they are pure substance. Mixture, they are impure substance. Components of compound are mixed together in specific proportion. Their proportion is fixed. But the components of mixture, they are not chemically combined. Their proportions are not fixed. So children, in this video, you have learnt about classification of matter on the basis of physical and chemical properties. Thank you. Thank you, children. In next video, we will learn about elements and their symbols. Symbol of some common elements. Okay, thank you.